perfect summer is over in a flash and you're on your way. Somebody near is open for tonight. It's not too late. My mind says yes. You've been here for quite some time, but my heart tells me you should stay a little while. Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute from my heart. Anywhere we go is where I long to roam. Night or day, I'm taking you all the way, 'cause my heart screams, let me carry you home.
목욕하고 맛있는 거 먹자. 겁먹었어. 빗질이 안 돼서 그래. 잘하네.
When you came over, my heart was on its way out. I wasn't sober, and I was thinking out loud. Spoke of your bravery, your wit and audacity of coming over and letting go of it all. Please move close to me. You love differently, so move close to me. Love me differently, differently.
그래도 미안이 잘하네.
You lay beside me, you held my hand in the
이제
dark.
해보자.
I started fighting, 'cause I was scared of it all. And is it
이 아까 바닥으로 떨어지면서 여기 탔나 보다.
just the best of us? Yeah, I got feelings, but I'm a tough one sometimes. Please move close to me. You love differently, so move close to me. Love me differently, differently, please move close to me.
미안이 목욕 끝?
Love
미안이 다 했어? 이제 나가는 거야? 술 먹자 우리.
close to me. Love me differently, differently.
아유 맛있다.
I don't think that I'm being that selfish right now. You said yourself you'd be breaking me down.
미안이 잘하네.
I can understand you're tired of this town, and I'm not saying that we have to settle down now. Just remember this: we could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there. Made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. Stardust, stardust. I guess I should have known. You said yourself you wanna do this alone. Well, if your dreams are making it hard to think straight, if you still love me, I can wait, I can wait. And remember this, we could have been stardust, same world but without us. Something made us find each other out there, made us realize we're more than just stardust. Ignore this fact if you must, to do what your dreams are telling you to do. And I'll be out there looking for someone like you. Hey, I don't think you're supposed to go. Or maybe I'm just too slow. 이뻐라. 엄마 이발 한번 보여주세요. 이. 자, 여기 올라가 봐. 여기 앉아. 6.33.
대박이. 왜 그러고 있어? 귀여워서 못 살겠네 정말.
조금 의논해봐야 되는 게 하나가 있는데, 현재 나이에 맞게 지금 얘가 마취를 해도 되는 수준인지를 한번 봤는데, 일단 심장과 폐 상태가 제일 중요해요. 근데 심장 모양과 폐 상태는 역시나 괜찮고, 그리고 청진상에도 역시나 심장 모양과 폐 상태는 괜찮고, 문제는 이거예요. WBC라는 거는 백혈구 수치예요. 이게 올라가면 우리가 염증 반응이라고 그러고, 이게 떨어지면 우리가 보통 면역이 좀 떨어진다, 류코페니아. 보통 이제 암 환자들이라던가 이제 면역계 이제 교란 환자들이 이렇게 떨어지는 경우는 있는데, 어쨌든 높은 것도 좋지 않고 너무 낮은 것도 좋진 않아요. 한 번 또 해봤거든요. 이 CBC만 3,200이에요. 2번을 해봤는데, 면역계 문제도 그럴 수가 있고, 아니면 장기에 어떤 문제가 있을 수도 있고, 아니면은 종양 환자들도 그런 경우가 있고, 흐름을 보면은 얘가 그 골수 쪽이라던가 그런 백혈구를 생성해내는 능력 자체가 민감한 건 맞는 것 같아요. 민감한 건 맞아요. 근데 그게 계속은 아니었던 것 같아요. 우리가 이 검사라는 목적은 마취를 해도 되는지, 마취를 끝나고 나서 후유증은 없을지, 그런 것들 보는 건데, 이거는 제가 보기에는 캔슬하는 게 맞아요. 이걸 올려놓고 수술하든 그래야지 좀 안전한 거지. 다행인 건 뭐냐면, 얘가 특정 어떤 면역계 교란이라던가 기저질환이 있어서 이게 지금 현재 위험할 것 같은 상황은 아니에요. 근데 이게 언제든 이게 더 떨어지면 위험할 수도 있다는 거죠. 몸의 방어 능력이 떨어진다는 거니까, 어찌 보면. 이걸 좀 올려놓고 그러고 나서 얘 피부 건강에도 좀 초점을 맞추고, 그리고 잘 먹고 잘 쉬게 해주고, 그러면서 이제 좀 경과를 보는 거, 그게 일단 첫 번째야. 어차피 피부 관리는 잘 하고 있으니까 그 다음에 인을 올려서 이제 피부 면역을 좀 개선시켜주고 그럼 어떤 스트레스 요인이라던가 얘가 어떤 면역력을 조금 향상시키는 데 도움이 되지 않을까. 혈구를 개선시키는 데는 대부가 수술 안 해도 되면 마취를 안 해도 되면 이거를 컨트롤하고 싶지 제가 스테로이드성 약까지 조금 고민 대상으로 보진 않아요. 왜? 임상 증상이 지금 딱히 없으니까. 근데 만약에 이게 수술을 앞두고 있는데 얘가 계속 낮다 올려야 돼요. 근데 이걸 일단 먼저 약물 없이 자연스럽게 이 두 가지 수치가 개선되는지를 먼저 한번 보자는 거죠. 그러면 데드라인은 빠르면 2주 2주에서 한 달.
I don't know where she came from. Kinda turned me upside down. I just don't know what to do. I wanna spend the night at hers and bring her one of my t-shirts so it smells like her perfume. Now I really get what the love songs are talking about. And I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating and you can't stop looking at her smile, then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love. There's something about the way she laughs and the way she always dances when she thinks nobody sees. And when she's gone, I miss her so. I tell her, baby, please don't go. I think you should stay with me. And I really get what the love songs are talking about. Oh, and I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating and you can't stop looking at her smile,
왜 앉아?
then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love.
왜? 어? 앉아? 왜?
왜 앉아? 아까 자려고 그러더니.
I don't know where she came from. Kinda turned me upside down. I just don't know what to do. I wanna spend the night with her. Bring one of my t-shirts, so it smells like her perfume. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating and you can't stop looking at her smile, then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love.
으이크.
Say something like you love me and make my day, like you always do, like you always do. Hold my hand and look me in the eyes so I can tell you how I feel, tell you how I feel. Every day is something new if I spend it with you, with you, with you.
날아갔는데?
Oh, I want you right now, and I need you right now, you right now. My world is spinning round, round, around. Oh, I want you now.